Hello there. Cold Arctic air is going to influence the story across northern Europe over the next few days. You can see that quite clearly with this northerly wind driving the blue tones, the colder weather across Scandinavia, across parts of northern Europe in general. Now, we could see over a metre of snowfall across parts of Norway over the next few days. There'll be some sleet and snow showers across Poland and Germany as well. Further south, we've still got some rain affecting Turkey, showery rain here, but it's an improving picture across Greece and Italy in comparison to of late. Much colder though to the north of the Alps. As you can see, single figures into France. We're looking at highs of 18 degrees with some sunny spells into Spain at the moment. A cool, disappointing feel with a strong northerly wind across the UK. That extends up into Scandinavia as well. And I say, Norway have got weather warnings out for some heavy snow throughout this weekend. So this is the scene on Monday. We're picking up further snow showers across the Alps. A little more in the way of sunshine to the north, but still those temperatures are struggling. And it's only the Mediterranean we're seeing temperatures into the high teens. So Barcelona with some rain around over the next few days. As you can see quite clearly, the rain easing in Madrid. Elsewhere, it looks likely that London will start to see those temperatures recovering just a touch, and it will stay predominantly dry. Take care. Hello there. Let's take a look at the weather forecast then for Africa before moving on to the Middle East. And you can see on the satellite picture that we've got our usual seasonal rains in terms of shower cloud here. To the north, though, it's a bit of a windy story, and that could bring some lifted dust through the Sahara over the next few days. The heaviest of the rain likely to be across Kenya, Somalia, and also into northern parts of Madagascar as well. Further south, it's largely fine and dry, temperatures into the low 20s. So let's take a look at some of the city forecasts, see what to expect over the next 5 days. A few showers into Casablanca and temperatures a little on the subdued side really for this time of year. And we'll also pick up some sharp showers later in the week for Algiers. But Cape Town keeps the blue sky and sunshine, and the heat is set to build into the high 20s a little later on. Now for the Middle East, it's all about the winds and the showery rain across parts of Turkey. So not particularly pleasant here. That extends into northern Iraq and to Iran. Also picking up quite a strong breeze down through Oman and into United Arab Emirates. So dust storms likely to be a feature here. You can see that circulation when we factor in the wind, but some of the showers really quite intense as well, a little bit further north. So this is our city forecast for the next few days. Certainly the threat of sandstorms, but the winds will ease a little later on. Hello there. A forecast for Mexico, Central America and the Caribbean all coming up shortly. But first of all, let's start off in South America, where there's a weather front moving through southern Chile. I'll come back to that in just a moment. On the satellite picture further north, you can see shower cloud as well. Fairly extensive across parts of southern Colombia, down into Paraguay and southern Brazil as well. And you can see that by the brighter, vibrant colours denoting the intensity of the rainfall. So there could be some localised flash flooding. Not looking too bad into north of Venezuela here, fine and settled. A few showers through central parts of Brazil. A little bit further east, it's largely fine and quiet, but some heavier showers into southern Brazil and, as I say, affecting Paraguay. Northern Argentina, fine and quiet. A weather front into southern Chile will bring some outbreaks of showery rain, a little bit of snow with any elevation. So our city forecast shows a slow improvement through Rio de Janeiro, more sunshine into the middle part of next week. Buenos Aires, however, keeps some sharper showers going. Mexico and Central America, largely fine and quiet. A lot of sunshine around at the moment. Any showers will be fairly isolated. Similar story for the Caribbean as well. And those temperatures are likely to peak into the low 30s. Now, it's a similar story in the city forecast for the next 5 days. As you can see quite clearly, a lot of blue sky, a lot of sunshine. A few showers perhaps into Havana from Wednesday onwards. Bye-bye. Hello there. A forecast for Australia and New Zealand coming up shortly. But first of all, let's start off in Asia, where we've got an area of low pressure at the moment that's bringing some heavy rain to Japan. That's slowly clearing eastwards through the weekend. We've also got seasonal showers, as you can see, through Malaysia and Indonesia. So let's move north and look at that in a little more detail. By Sunday, the heaviest of the rain will slowly be easing away, still affecting Tokyo. Not too bad through the Korean Peninsula and into northern China, but further south we've got some wet weather, so some heavy rain expected into Shanghai as well. This is the local front that they get at this time of year, the Mayu front producing that. Further south, south of that into Vietnam and Thailand, fine and settled. Our seasonal rains picking up, as you can see quite clearly on the graphics. So, city forecast for the next few days shows that rain easing in Tokyo on Monday, Tuesday. Still some wet weather around into Shanghai. Improving situation here though from Wednesday onwards. For Australia, relatively fine and quiet. Some heavier rain into Tasmania and 1 or 2 showers across that Queensland coast. We need to keep a close eye up into the north. There may be potential for a storm system to develop here. But the wettest of the weather is through New Zealand, and that heavy rain is clearing away slowly through the weekend. It's also pretty windy with it as well. It will do so, and our city forecasts look like this. Over the next few days, we keep quite a lot of showers into Brisbane and for Sydney through the middle of next week. Hello there. Thundery downpours are going to be a feature across South Asia over the next couple of days. The satellite picture not showing too much in the way of a trouble cloud at the moment, as you'd expect. So lots of blue sky and sunshine to begin with, but as the heat starts to build, we'll start to get a few thundery downpours, and these could be really quite torrential in places, so they could cause some localised flash flooding. So some just to the east of the Himalayas, really, a few into central parts of India as well. I'll come back to that in just a moment. Let's move to Central Asia, and you can see it's dry and settled across parts of Kazakhstan. We have got some sharp showers moving out of Iran, and they could affect Turkmenistan. There's certainly a little more cloud as we push into Afghanistan as well. So back into Pakistan and northern India, fine. A few sharp showers through central India, which again could be heavy and could be thundery. A similar story as well for Sri Lanka. And this is going to be the nature of the weather forecast really for the next couple of days. And you'll be able to see that in the city forecast. So Colombo will keep some sharp showers going, the same too for Islamabad. Not looking too bad though in Mumbai, with temperatures likely to peak into the mid-30s. Now we could see some sharp showers into Tashkent through the middle of the week and temperatures falling away. Hello there. It's all about temperature contrasts at the moment across North America. We've seen some record-breaking heat down in the deep south, and that's the dividing line really between some colder air further north and west. So a weather front could produce some pretty intense rainfall through the course of this weekend. So affecting Oklahoma in particular, then moving its way eastwards into Illinois and Pennsylvania, and there could be some tornadic activity as well. So we'll need to keep a close eye on that, particularly on Saturday. Maybe the threat decreases a little in terms of the tornadoes by Sunday. Further west of that, it's a slightly different story. Yes, we've got some snow to higher ground across British Columbia, rain close to the coastline there, fair amount of cloud into northern California and Oregon as well, and some drizzly, showery rain into San Francisco. But south of that, it's fine and settled. And so our city forecast showing that quite clearly. A few showers into San Francisco, improving on Monday. Best of the sunshine for Los Angeles and Las Vegas. Now across the east coast, we've got some heavy rain, as I mentioned, into Pennsylvania. So that's going to be affecting parts of New York. Cloudier conditions down into Washington. Anywhere really from Nashville, Tennessee, down through Atlanta, Georgia, the Carolinas, into Florida. Still with that southerly wind, still plenty of sunshine. You can see the sharp showery rain behind me. So it does mean that temperatures in Miami still likely to be into the high 80s, low 30s.